Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, inner tubes. Okay, I'm going to um, on a update car ride today. I'm going to check on 3 cars. I know that I owe you guys some explanation and some updates on the cars that have been in the workshop, namely the 240Z, the 996 Carrera 2, and the 924NA. So today you'll just follow me around in Kevin Car Cam, and we'll go on the air track to get the 3 cars looked at, followed up, and I'll give you guys updates as we go by. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoy this very short and entertaining update video. I don't do this often, and I hope it's something that y'all enjoy as well, so that you keep up to date with whatever's going on with the cars that have had that has been dormant for a few months. I'll give you guys an update as soon as we get to those workshops. We're going to 3 workshops at the moment, and you guys are joining me for the ride. Stay tuned. Thank you. Okay, we've driven about an hour to get here. It's this location is in Klang, and the first car we're going to check on is the Porsche 924. It has been here for a good 2 months now, for a very simple K-Jetronic tuning. It's a little bit of a dark art. K-Jetronic tuning is not something everybody can do. It's done by the old timers, and it requires a lot of skill and experience to do. So unfortunately, the 924 runs a K-Jetronic fuel injection system, which not everybody can tune and rectify problems, troubleshoot. This guy here can, but it takes forever to get things done. So whatever it is, and let's get to showing the car to you. Here we go. Okay, so here's the 924NA. We have troubleshot what this car is having. What issue this car is having now is that once it's warm, it starts to fall flat on its face. It floods the engine with fuel, and it cannot idle. It will cut off. Engine will die. Same goes for driving. If the car warms up while you're driving, it will straight away stutter, misfire, splutter, and it will cut itself off. You will not be able to get your destination if you drive it for more than 10 minutes. K-Jet and fueling seems to be fine. What the specialist here has actually troubleshot and determined that the TD box, similar to a Mercedes TD box, is the issue. This is sort of like the ignition firing box. Now, it is beyond me. I don't understand how this works and how it can cause the overflowing of the engine with fuel and the misfiring. But what I did in the past with my 911 SC, when I had a TD box problem, actually that's not a TD box. In Porsche terms, they don't call it a TD box. It's called an ignition module, I think. I replaced the ignition module with this MSD igniter, and what this will actually work and help to bypass the ignition problems and power up the engine and make it run very, very smoothly, very, very powerful. But the guys here have failed to get the MSD working and the TD box replaced. So even after bypassing the TD box, the MSD fully wired up does not solve the problem. Now this is a huge problem because we were counting on this MSD to solve our problem. Car is in complete assembled manner, and it's actually just pending this final ignition fix to be delivered back to the customer. So it's actually in a pretty fit condition. Everything is solid on the car at the moment. Suspension, bushes, everything very nice. Engine has been refurbished, mechanically all good. We're just hitting a huge hurdle with ignition fire now. So I hope we can get this problem resolved in the next couple of days. I will be back here to follow up on the progress, and hopefully the guys here would be able to solve my issue, and then this car can go back to its owner. One more problem with this car is that the rear screen is delaminating from the base of where this is supposed to be stuck on. It's separating itself. I think quite a common problem with 924s and 944s. Anyway, that's the update for this car. I've spoken to the technician working on it, and this is all we can. This is the only update that I have for it at the moment. We'll come back to it in a couple of days. Thank you. Okay, so we are at the second location now, Corsa Garage. And no, I cannot fix these 3 cars on my own because they are major jobs. The 996 is over here. I know I promised you a video review of it a while back, but the reason why I haven't given you guys a video review of it is because there's a head gasket leak and water has gone into the combustion chamber, and the engine's got to come out, and we've got to replace head gaskets on the vehicle. Flipping the camera around, you can see what kind of cars this workshop works on. Plenty of cars. Plenty of cars. Oh no, my car is still not on the hoist. So that means there's not much to see. We've got it over here. Okay, we'll continue later. So this is the engine bay of the 996 3.4 liter. What we have here, what we're experiencing is a lot of oil. I found a lot of oil in the radiator bubble tank, which led me to suspecting that the engine head gasket is blown, letting oil through the water galleries. And my suspicion was confirmed as the guys here at Corsa Garage, Asyang over there, he's the owner, had run a chemical test to see if the color changes in the chemical. That means there's air introduced into the chemical, and it confirmed that there was a blown head gasket. So this is the interior of the 996. Fixing the horn bracket in here, very common among the 4-spoke Porsche steering wheels. This thing will sag and then you will be perpetually horning. Very irritating. That's the airbag over there. We can replace this steering wheel with a sport steering and then put on a Mercedes pedal shifter retrofit, but I'd rather have this car in a fully stock trim. Looks very nice. I think this is called Vesuvius Grey, and with red interior, coral red interior. Yeah, Vesuvius Grey with coral red interior. So it is now still here amongst other super and hyper cars. As you can see, we're waiting for that 991.2 Carrera S to vacate the lift so that my car can go in there and the engine will come down. Alright, so that's the update on my little 996. I love this car, looks very good, drives very well as well. So can't wait for them to start work on it. We will check up on it again in another 2 days because it will go on the hoist today, and then I can come and have a look at the engine out tomorrow actually, or the day after. We'll give you guys an update as soon as I know what's going on. One of my ex cars here, it's a 993 Carrera S, having something being done to it. Red fin. I had that fan sprayed red myself. Car still looks very stock, which is very good. Yes, this is the low mileage car, 16,000 miles. When I sold it, it had 10,000 miles on it. Still smells the same, exactly the same, smells exactly the same. Wow, it's got a Porsche radio in there, so nice. Look at that. Very, very expensive bit of trim. Same problem. Yep, car looks very similar with the addition of red seat belts. This is a black on black car. Very, very nice interior. Lovely car. Don't tell me it's still running on the super ultra old Michelin Pilot Spots, which I fitted on 2015 tires. 2811. This is 2811. This is my old car. I had the calipers sprayed red. Yes, and the complete respray of the car. Nice car, nice car. Okay, carry on to the next car, final car update. Let's go to the 240Z. Hopefully there's some paint on it already. Look at this masterpiece of a suspension setup. Amazing. The Big Bull, an Aventador, and a Huracan side by side. Alright, back to the daily drive. Cayenne Turbo. Air track! Okay, we're at the third stop of the day. As you can see, the 240Z is being worked on in the body shop. As you know, I cannot do any body work, so that's why it's all been subbed out to professionals. And it's being sanded on the last part of the body, the rear. Let's have a look inside and see what the latest update is. I'm planning to get this car painted by the end of this week. Here we go. Grinding and sanding, grinding and sanding. Body looks very straight now. Nice and straight. Mercedes stretched. Mercedes, one of one in the world. Built by a coach builder, commissioned by the Sultan of Johor. Anyway, we're here for this Series 1 240Z. Body looks very nice and straight at the moment. Smooth. Can't wait to get some paint on it. Hi. Everything is masked off. Roof is nice and smooth. Not much body filler. Not much body filler. Very good. All the hard work has paid off. Don't worry about the fender to door gaps. There's no rubber. There's no rubber in the door, no door seals, no nothing yet. So be patient with me on this, guys. Looking good. Coming together now. Very nice. Interior still a mess. Okay, they're spraying, they're sending some dust all over the place. Okay, inner tubes. So we are at our final destination, which is my 4th stop, where this project, the Drift 318 Coupe, is a BMW drift car. Project is underway. We're putting a 330 M54 engine into a 318 Coupe manual. A lot of people, half of the workshops and half of the BMW mechanics say that a 4-cylinder manual gearbox cannot be mated to a 6-cylinder block, but the other half say it can be done. So it's a matter of just changing the flywheel and clutch. So we're undertaking this project, and we're gonna build a Drift E46, BMW E46 318 into a 330 manual drift car, NA drift car. Yeah, so this is the half cut that we purchased for 7,000 ringgit without gearbox, and it came with all the body parts, interior parts, came with dashboard and interior. So this is the shell of it, and that's the engine. No gearbox because we're making the 318 manual gearbox up into it, and we've got all the internal wire harnesses, as you can see here. Huge mess. And that's the dashboard. I'll show you the car now. So this is the car that donor engine is going into. Here's the body. It's a manual 318 with a M43 engine. Very striking 928. Very striking. Sounds fantastic. Manual gearbox in there. Yep. So this is the final project that we're pushing out. Hope you guys like it. of the GTR 33 with a standard 26-stroke engine, twin turbo, and it's making good power. Few things to double check, but we can wrap this project up and it's done. This job is done. GTR 33 engine full rebuild complete, tuned and making power. Very happy. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed this this tour of all the projects that are going on, and this is a bonus feature capping off the GTR 33 getting tuned for the final time. We're at the infamous GT Auto. Plenty of nice cool stuff around. We'll keep going on with this, and we're gonna keep this project and this video short. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's anything you want to know. Write in the comments, like and subscribe. Peace out.